I always thought hospitals were places of healing, but after my husband Daniel collapsed, I learned they can also be places of nightmares. When we arrived, the doctor who took over his case, Dr. Avery, had this eerie calmness about her. She smiled too wide, her eyes lingering on him like he wasn't just a patient. The way she said his name, it was soft, almost intimate, like she had been waiting for him. At first, I ignored it. Stress does strange things to the mind, but then I noticed the little details. She always appeared before I could enter his room, like she knew when I'd arrive. I'd leave a chair by his bed facing the window, only to return and find it turned toward the door. At night, I'd hear whispers echoing down the empty hospital halls, words too soft to catch, but always ending in laughter that didn't belong. One night, I forgot my charger and came back late. The floor was silent, every light dimmed. As I walked past his room, I froze. Dr. Avery stood over Daniel, her shadow stretched unnaturally long against the wall. Her lips moved rapidly, whispering words in a language I didn't know. His eyes were half open, staring blankly, yet he was smiling. I swore, for a split second, I saw her shadow move, even though her body was still. When I confronted Daniel, he laughed, a hollow, unfamiliar laugh. He told me he felt stronger when she was near, that she knew him in ways I never could. But his voice didn't sound like his. It was deeper, colder, like two voices speaking at once. I turned to Dr. Avery for answers, but she only smiled that same crooked smile and said, "He's almost ready." My blood ran cold. Ready for what? Now every visit feels wrong. The machines beep in strange rhythms, his heart monitor pulsing like a second heartbeat. Nurses avoid his room, whispering behind clipboards. Sometimes when I enter, the temperature drops, my breath fogging as if the room itself rejects me. I wanted to save my husband's life, but now I fear I'm witnessing him slip into something else, something not human. And worst of all, Dr. Avery seems to be guiding the transformation. The next evening, I stayed hidden in the hallway, determined to catch her in the act. Through the crack of the door, I saw Dr. Avery holding Daniel's hand, her other hand hovering just above his chest. The machines went silent, yet his body convulsed as if something was being pulled out of him. Her eyes were pure black for a moment, swallowing the light. I almost screamed, but fear glued me in place. Suddenly, Daniel sat up straight, ripping the IVs from his arms. His voice echoed with hers, layered and wrong, as he whispered, "We don't need you anymore." His face looked like my husband's, but his expression was hers. When he turned to me, both their smiles stretched in unison. I ran before they could stand, my footsteps pounding against the empty floor, but the laughter followed, blending into one voice that would never leave me. Now I don't sleep. Every shadow in my apartment feels longer than it should. Sometimes I wake to find the chair by my bed turned toward the door, just like in the hospital. And in the silence of the night, I hear that same faint whisper, "He's almost ready." Only this time I know. They're not just talking about Daniel, they're talking about me,